So me and the boys decided to try out Amazon Game Studios' newest foray into gaming, New World. So far, it's been pretty fun. Yeah, it has its problems, like lacking in content, shallow NPCs, or server instability, but after a long day of work, I find it a pretty enjoyable experience to just log in, kick back, run some quests, or spend, 6 hours cutting down trees. Eventually, though, we got into talking about old jobs we used to have, and the horror and comedy stories we encountered, and how some of them gave us some permanent trauma. Here's a small taste. Doing some smack off each other's buttholes.
Because if I can get that in writing, I'll tell you what I did.
It's a company we'll just call Irritable Bowel Syndrome.
They were running coke and crack.
So without further ado, enjoy part 1.
Yep.
God damn it.
Doing these elite
Interior
quests.
crocodile alligator.
Oh, you stay the fuck away from me. Oh, interesting.
I don't think my enemies are supposed to be like that. How bright is your wood?
Burns with the fear of 1,000 suns. Don't worry, my doctor gave me medicine for it, though. Oh, yeah. You can't do this because you're not a marauder. Blech.
Well, let me get my 30 fish fillets, then I'll go hunt grizzly bears.
Lightly fried fish fillets.
Say lightly fried fish fillets
One more time.
Lightly
Fried
fried
fish fillets.
fillets. I'm coming downstairs. Give me some fish fillets.
I'm going to a fisherman that's just in the middle of fucking nowhere, surrounded by pirates. And he has a mohawk.
He knows what he's about.
He's just like, you cannot fathom my motives nor my power.
I dropped my gyoza. I'm very sad. It makes me sad because I love gyoza.
Oh, did you not catch it?
No.
That's a
I hit the
heartbreaker.
floor. It's been a while since I cleaned my floor, so I'm not
Oh, gross.
gonna test eating that off there.
You be alright, don't be a pussy.
Well, there, no matter.
5-second rule, it's fine. Right, that's how that works.
Yeah. So I just went to pick up this green chive, and there's like hair dust.
It turns out it wasn't a chive, it was a toenail.
If you want snacks, they treat you good.
What do you mean?
They have a break room that has vending machines. You can get like a can of Monster for like $1.
Oh wow, that's very generous.
20-ounce soda, 25 cents.
That's extremely generous.
Oh, I remember when hey, used to have 25-cent can sodas.
Oh, this is 20 ounces.
But Max, I also remember. I remember when cared about its employees.
Well, I remember when tried to fake caring about its employees, then I just gave up altogether.
Max, what do you mean? You don't think that place treated you well?
No.
Just no.
Like, no.
I'm shooketh.
I have realized in my year and a half of being out of there that a lot of my mannerisms in the way that I treat people at work is not correct and due to the fact that I worked.
Yeah, man, you can't just be running up to women and grabbing their tits and shit, Max.
Oh my god.
That's not okay.
That didn't happen.
There
And,
is an HR for a reason, sir. I don't think
no,
they
I'm
appreciate
talking-
that very much.
I'm talking about
Just
the
like those
malicious
around.
I'm talking about the malicious practices that they did.
Yeah,
Specific-
running up to
I-
you and
I-
grabbing your dick.
Ball torture.
Like I didn't
Everyone's
even
just groping
realize-
everybody. I don't realize
what
my
it
trauma
does-
is trauma until I say it to somebody else in a funny joke, and they look at me weird.
That's exactly what happened. But the thing that makes me the most upset is that they would tell me I was doing a bad job when I wasn't doing a bad job, just so they would make me feel bad. And
They'd
could
work harder.
guilt me, and they could guilt me into doing things I wasn't supposed to be doing. Yeah, like half the projects that I did was the project manager saying, "Hey, how do I do this?" What do you mean? You have to ask them for their passwords for the project, or else we can't do it. But like, how do I ask them? Can you just show me an example email? No, I sent it out, and then they would take credit for it. And then the account manager would be like, "Well, these guys are saying that they want to do X thing." I'm like, well, that's not possible. I can't tell them that. You have to tell them that. It can't come from me.
You're the account manager.
What do you mean?
And they were like, "No, you have to do it." I would end up. It got to so bad to the point where my boss was like, anytime anybody asks you to do anything that isn't from me or one of the other guys on the team, tell me. And I was like, okay.
Is that why they
And-
started being like, you guys need to, the specialists have to record everything they do?
Yep.
God damn it, Max. Why you gotta ruin companies?
It was my fault.
It's all Max's fault. Because he doesn't want to help out his fellow workers. What a selfish prick.
You're joking, but that was actually said to me before.
That's them preying on you because they know you're a good guy. Because they know you're a generous, kind-hearted man.
And me.
And you're handsome. And your dick is so big and uncircumcised. Holy shit.
Stop. But I didn't know any better, so I thought that's how we were just supposed to help everyone out. I thought that's just what we were supposed to do.
Oh my god, Max running around with a giant throbbing cock. Holy shit.
You gotta stop. You can only get so erect.
Oh my god.
I was just doing my job every day, and any time anybody that wasn't like a T1 or T2 asking me for help, asked me to do something, I said, run it by my manager. Oh wait, I don't have one anymore, so guess you don't get it done.
I cannot wait till I get to the point where I can just be like, someone asks me something, I'm just like, nah.
Well, it's not like they could fire me. They needed my knowledge because all the other
I know.
specialists had left at that point.
Because you're a gigabrain, I get it.
I wasn't. I was the last brain cell left in the company. One of the ex-owners of the company tried to come at me like he was still the owner one day.
Which one?
And yes.
Of course it was. It's fucking always.
Back to the story of that.
Sorry, anyhow.
Of being an absolute shitlord. I was doing all these menu changes, and he was like, wow, you really aren't focusing on all the other work we're asking you to do. It's like, because it's not work I should be doing. He goes, well, I'm saying it's work that you need to be doing. You're not my boss. You're just the head of sales. You don't own this company anymore. And he goes, you can't say that to me. I'm like, I just did.
Actually worked myself out of a job one time.
Oh, they just use you to essentially train somebody else?
And
That's so
they're
fucked.
just like, well, that's too bad, and then they just fucking let me go.
Well,
And then
it sucks to be you. Okay, bye!
they had a team lead position come open.
Oh, okay.
And I applied for it, and they brought me in, and the VP was like, hey, you do great work for what you do, but I don't think you have enough experience with the other stuff to give you that position, so we're not going to go with you.
And it's all shit you've been doing?
Yeah, you literally told me to stop helping people because I was helping everybody with everything. But I don't know enough to fucking do this. Well,
That's
and then they gave the
garbage.
position to a guy that used to ask me questions all the time, and I practically trained the dude.
My favorite one is when the people that built the program asked me what I did. What do you mean? It's your program. You built it. Are you admitting that I know your own program
Better than you?
Because if I can get that in writing, I'll tell you what I did.
It's a company we'll just call irritable bowel syndrome. And the bullshit that they had me do, the company is only like 6 people. That's fine. I don't mind working for a small company as long as they know their limits. Very small company. Owner's an older guy, super nice dude. His son worked there as well. No idea what he did. Horribly incompetent. Never remembered shit. I don't think I ever sold anything brand new except for one system the entire time I was there. Everything else was old, refurbished equipment that we either sent off to get looked at, or we had some old Ukrainian dude come in twice a week to repair stuff, and he sat right behind me in a dot matrix printer while I'm on the phone trying to fucking take calls and shit. It's just... Well, I'm like, yes, sir, no, that's fine. I'm trying to, yeah, no, sorry, I can't hear you. Let me get this other phone. I can't hear shit when I answer it, so I have to get up and go to someone else's desk and use their phone while they're sitting there working on their own shit. Yeah, this is the level of, like, quality content I'm functioning with. The salesman would sell the fucking client the moon without actually knowing what the fuck he's talking about.
Yep.
God, he was a slimy piece of snake in the grass.
Oh no.
Yeah, but there's still that veneer of, hi, how's it going? Yeah, no, everybody loves this guy. He didn't know how to... Fuck. He had to ask me for help to attach a Word document to an email. This is a man that's been working at this company for like 30 years. This man refused to learn how to do anything, but man, did he get us a lot of business. For me, the final straw was actually, before this, I've had to learn 4 point of sale systems essentially on my own. Anyway, I have a lot of feelings about this place. I have a lot of emotions happening right now about this place. I apologize. I was on call every other week for the entire week. I was only supposed to be on call once every month and a half for a week. I wasn't sleeping. I was fucking miserable. It was horrid. But that wasn't even the final straw. I can put up with all that shit because I had to build an entire restaurant and retail system, along with learning how to integrate the scale, the barcode reader, and all of the fucking barcode system functionality into the system in 3 fucking days. And then set it up with no help. With no help. You know what I did? I ended up getting the job with the place I'm currently at. I blocked everyone I worked with and then just didn't go to work on the day I was supposed to set up the deli. I cannot tell you how amazing it felt. I felt like I had so much power, and it was the first good sleep I had in weeks. Holy shit, dude. It was fucking amazing. And then they charged me $200 for leaving the company. Because they charged me over $200 because they had to change the locks, they claim. Do you know what? I paid that $200. Happily paid $200 to get the fuck out of that job. 2 weeks after I'd been working at this new job, I had to go back because I had to turn the key back in because I had to pick up my final check in person. That was awkward as fuck, let me tell you. I kind of feel bad because they were nice people. Like, I liked everyone there that I worked with, except for the sales guy. Nobody fucking liked him, including the owner. But the owner couldn't let him go because he's so good at what he did. I talked to him. I was like, this guy needs to learn how to fucking move with the times. Holy shit, he can't attach a fucking Word document to an email. He's like, I know, but we can't afford anyone else, and he's really good at making sales. I was like, fuck, that sucks. He goes, yeah, it does fucking suck. And that's my work horror story. I only have one, and it's quite a story.
One that I just like makes me laugh is my next to last day there. I put my 2 weeks in and everything, and like my dog got taken to the vet, and they were like, oh, okay, can we go talk to you real quick? And they were like, yeah, we were actually just gonna cut ties with you today and tell you not to come back tomorrow. And so I was like, all right, I'll come back later to clean my desk out. I went back to work and took like a flask with me. I was just sitting there cleaning out my desk.
Oh, dude, for sure.
Anyway, so,
Oh
like,
no, stepbrother, my hands caught the dryer.
Oh no, stepbrother, I just started doing the splits.
Come give me a hand.
the manager of the store that I kept working with, she was going to oversee like all the new places, and she kept asking me about like
How big
how
my
to do
dick was, and it was weird.
Right, exactly. She kept asking me like how to do.
She can grab it.
She was wondering if I was
And, like,
uncircumcised.
Every single person that worked there was embezzling.
Alex had the call, and the guy's like, yeah, this dude just pulled a gun on me because his burger didn't have any cheese on it.
Yo, this guy just robbed a bank, and he told us that he robbed a bank, and he came up to the drive-thru and pointed a gun at us. So I gave him free food. I ain't losing my life over no goddamn burger. So they would charge them the employee discount, but they would make them do mental math so that way they would charge them the whole thing and not show them their receipts every time. The owner of the store is like, yeah, my numbers have been coming up weird for the longest time. And now that we're with you guys, I was wondering if you could just take a look into it.
Oh, man.
I'm not sure what's going on. So this guy found out that he's essentially been losing $6,000 a year.
Oh, fuck.
And it's probably been going on for at least 10 years. So he's like, shut the entire store down right now. I'm going up there. And then we watched him fire every single employee while we were remoted into the back office, and he was on the phone making sure that he was doing it right. He left one cook there because the cook never touched any money.
That's fair.
It was just a cook and him doing everything until he got new people. And I think he gave that guy like a significant raise or something.
Oh, fuck yeah, I would too.
I have 2 cocaine stories.
Hey, yo, man, you want some smack?
This guy was like, yo, we have all these people that are clocking into work super late in the night. And they're helping out, but for only like a small period of time. They're just kind of fucking off to the refrigerators for no reason. They were absolutely
Doing some smack off each other's buttholes.
They were running coke and crack, and they had to call the police while they were in the refrigerators, and the police did not let them out of the refrigerators until they were done.
You want some coke? No thanks, I'm more of a Pepsi person.